Congratulations on the wonderful innovations that we've been seeing from the CHEEZ-IT brand over the past few years, and the great performance of the products. And just really happy to see this growth for CHEEZ-IT, and it's exciting to see this innovation in the snack marketplace. What is the enduring appeal of CHEEZ-IT snack crackers?
I'd say, first of all, it's no secret that Americans just absolutely love cheese. In fact, the average consumer's consumption of cheese has more than doubled over the last 40 years. And of course, CHEEZ-IT itself is made with 100% real cheese and provides all the cheese and snack lovers with a fairly unique and distinctive cheese snacking experience. There's nothing else quite like it on the market. And even the original CHEEZ-IT is made with a very proprietary cheese as the first ingredient. So um, a lot of imitators have come and gone since the brand was launched back in 1921, but still the brand remains very distinctive as a CHEEZ-IT experience and as distinctive as ever as before. So not only is it different and unique, but it also fills a need anywhere from late morning to evening and every snack time in between. But beyond the snack food itself, the brand is a bit more of a fun yet unassuming brand that can attract people of all ages. And I think all of those pieces combined keep it a snack time favorite. And it's a reason why even more than 100 years in market, it's right now still one of the fastest growing billion-dollar center store retail food brands that we have.
Can you talk a little bit about how consumers are responding to these products in the CHEEZ-IT lineup?
Simply put, they love them. We've seen over time as we've launched more sublines that we've seen not only these brands grow, but we've seen our core line grow as well. We've seen new household penetration come with each launch that we do. We've seen new households come in, but we've also seen our loyal CHEEZ-IT fans also try some of our new offerings.
Each new launch has progressively outsold the one before it. So Duos was introduced about 15 years ago, and it maintains many loyal consumers who enjoy having those two flavor combinations in one box together. Grooves followed several years later in 2014. And the bold flavors and that crunch attracted a younger adult audience to the brand, and it sold extremely well and outsold the initial Duos flavors. In 2019, we launched CHEEZ-IT Snapped, and that has earned the brand into a whole new set of occasions and turned out to be one of the biggest and most successful new food launches in the history of the company. And in fact, we're in our fourth year in market with CHEEZ-IT Snapped, and it's still growing at double digits in retail sales. So, the innovation there has been absolutely phenomenal. Really, the strong reception to Snapped is what's helped propel CHEEZ-IT to become, in 2019, one of the fastest selling brands in retail. And the brands remain near the top ever since. And of course, this year, right now, we're in the process of launching CHEEZ-IT Puffed. We're looking forward to another great success on that one.
Can you talk a little bit about some of the inspiration for some of these different CHEEZ-IT cracker launches?
We tried to find some benchmark experiences that we could use to inspire ourselves. So, again, looking at other cheesy snacks like chips and popcorn and things like that, but always doing it in our own way, right? Our own CHEEZ-IT way that was really true to the brand experience, I think was the key.
The first CHEEZ-IT and Wine initiative was in the summer of 2019. And so if we rewind the clock a bit and what we were looking at there, number one, we wanted to find a way to keep CHEEZ-IT top of mind, but also a way to reinforce our 100% real cheese credentials for the brand. We wanted to do something distinctive, and we always look to our brand fans for inspiration. And so we wanted to see how they were talking about the brand, how they were consuming CHEEZ-IT snacks. And what we discovered was that there were already a group of consumers treating themselves to what I'd call an occasional but more indulgent snack experience of CHEEZ-IT and wine. And so we took that as a mission for ourselves of how could we make that occasion even easier to bring those two products together, CHEEZ-IT and wine, and introduce it to a much broader audience.
How have the Snapped and Grooves products performed? You mentioned earlier that they are seeing some incremental category growth, that the traditional CHEEZ-IT products are continuing to grow in addition to these new products seeing sales growth. Can you talk a little bit about their performance and how they've been received on the market?
And overall, they've exceeded expectations. We've had innovation offerings off of our initial launches from when we originally launched Grooves and Snapped. And so we've seen a lot of great both customer and consumer reactions about all of those offerings that we've had with Snapped and Grooves.
We're just super thrilled that CHEEZ-IT can go all these places and we can really guess, maintain the CHEEZ-IT DNA, right, through everything we do. It's still 100% real cheese. It's real cheese inside and out, which is different than other cheesy snacks. So I think our food design and the R&D team deserve so much credit for really translating the brand into these new occasions.